Good morning, folk. It's good to see you around here. Absolutely nothing going on right now in the background. I need to close this nondescript game I am not playing at all. There's nothing happening there. Oh shit, hold on, I can accept a few things, hold on. You don't hear this, none of this is happening. I have never played Uma Musume in my life. I am a pure soul. Oh shit, I think I can upgrade. I can't actually do anything in the game because I don't play it. I don't have it. Okay, game that doesn't exist is exited. Okay, you are hopeless, released your runner, hope you get a date. What do you mean date with Agnes? Hold on. What do you mean by that? I do not want to date the horses. I want them to become incredible racers. You must understand this, okay? I want them to become the greatest in the world. And that is all that I need in this world. Okay. Anyway, it's good to see you, Cake. It's good to see you, Penbu. Drunken Doc say otherwise. What are you talking about? Wait, were you looking at my... Wait. You don't see my Twitter, do you? Oh no. Oh no. You can't use the word. You can't use the words I've said against me. That's not nice. Nice. Listen, okay, the things I said while drunk do not reflect the things I actually mean. Totally. All right, let's get Gimp up. Enough of this arguing. Enough. She's a 10 in your heart. She's a 10 star, not a 10. Oh my god. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to be stuck in the quagmire. I'm being assaulted on all sides by every chatter to ever exist. Alright, so what I want to do today... Okay, I wanted to make 1, a heart emoji, and 2, some sub badges. I'm not sure what I really want to do for sub badges. I was thinking hats. I think hats would probably be pretty cool. I'm not sure where to start exactly. I have a really stupid idea for the heart emoji. It's literally just like a heart that's drawn, and then inside it is the profile picture. It it sounds like it would look really stupid, but I really want to try it just to see what it looks like. And in fairness, we've tried stupid shit before for previous emojis, and it's worked out beautifully. So honestly, I think we should try it. Alright, so how would we go about this? So we want to first get an outline of a heart. I think. Probably, and then we can just make it red on the inside. You've never said anything stupid. Yes, exactly. You get me. You get me, Cake. I always am at 149%. I don't know why I specified 40, because it's 1% away from 150. 150 is a very dangerous number, but if you're right behind it, you can take care of... Okay, is this... I think that's a good line thickness to start with. Actually, I think the best way we could probably do this with the Bezier curves. Where's the Bezier tool? Paths tool. Because a heart needs a certain kind of curve, if I recall correctly. Well, we could do a... I mean, it's just a cardioid. Like, you could easily use a cardioid shape. No, that wouldn't work correctly for the bottom of the heart, because I want it to be more of an angle at the bottom. But a cardioid tends to have a rounded other side. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Let's try and angle this up. Okay. Not actually sure what I'm doing here. I've never used the paths tool in GIMP, so this will be an experience for me. But I will definitely give it a shot. Shit. Oh fuck. That needs to be that needs to be. Yes. Okay. Slap this down here. Okay. The other curve needs to have a very sharp edge like this. That is oh. And have both of the oh sh. Like I said, I have not used these before, but very clearly, you guys see the vision. I'm clearly onto something. I just need to do this better. Okay, so this looks like it's worthless. All right, good to know. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I do really kind of want to play some Musume. It's literally stuck in my head, dude. I can't fucking get it out. Every time I'm trying to edit this goddamn heart shape, and all I hear is Agnes Takion. It's like, ah, let me be free, please. Fun enough having an equation on hand for a heart shape, like on deck inside your head always. Or is this something you like have somewhere in a text document? I need to know the level of dedication you have to this Penbu. But very helpful, thank. Is there a way you can insert equations in to here or nah? Well, I mean, that'd still probably be useful to have an equation for it. Okay, what if... Can we add another one here? I recall a blog post listing a bunch of them. Okay, okay. That's pretty cool. Aha! No, there's no way to create password pages directly in GIMP. That would make sense, because I think it... There's a lot of ways you can easily screw up equations that will just cause it to crash, which fairly reasonable. I mean, I am well aware of this. Genuinely, one of the pastimes I had in middle school was to open Desmos and, like, figure out how I can create a bunch of really messed up shapes. That was genuinely something I did for fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bloody nerd, I'm aware. I don't fancy that git one bit. I don't know why I was so British on that sentence. Fancy a git like him? No way. I think this will probably be decent for one half of it. Okay, is this on the same line? This is 2, 8, 9. We need to move this a little bit over to 256.0 and make sure this dot is also there. Yep. Alright. I don't know if it'll look that good, but... Okay, let's try selection from path. That's not what I'm looking for. Fill path. I think? Fill. No? Stroke path, that's what it is. That's what we're looking for. Okay, what if we just... Hold on. The slightly fuzzy outline may... I'm not sure I'm really happy with the fuzzy outline. We can try pencil and see what that's like. But also the really stiff and hard one will be not so good. So maybe we just stick with paintbrush, honestly. Yeah, I think that's fine enough. Alright. I think it looks fine, but we'd have to mirror it to be sure. You should be able to customize the brush he uses. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at that if I'm really unhappy with it, but I think we're fine. But also, if you shrink it down, you're not going to notice it anyway. That is true. That is true. Yeah, we do have to remember that we're going to be, like, putting this down to the tiniest possible margin. Okay, that should be 256 to... I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Pop down another one. Use the spin tool. And then... Where's the move tool? I do like how in the new GIMP version, they organized everything. Like into folders, essentially. Which was, in fact, very useful. What up, man? Hope you and everyone is good. I'm doing quite fantastic, and I believe everyone else is doing pretty good, too. Hey, Toby, have you played Uma Musume yet? No reason. Okay, I think this is going pretty good. Anchor layer. I like it. I like it. It's a little weird around this edge, but let's be honest, we are not gonna notice that. Alright, so... But I hope you're doing great, Toby. And I believe everyone else is doing alright. But you never know around here. A better question, how much sleep did you get tonight? Okay, so I believe I woke up around 11 and I went to bed around 4. So that'd be 7 hours approximately. I did wake up a little bit hungover. Just a tiny bit. The 10 beers were trying really hard to counteract that. However, I did take my anti-hangover pills, which I have in instances where I've taken a little bit too much. You can group the tools in 2.10 it's in the settings. Oh, really? That's cool. I'm not sure. I guess grouping by default is a lot more useful for my purposes, but whatever. Oh, that's you. It's a bit, yeah, it's too pixelated. Well, it looks like fucking Undertale. Wait, it looks, oh no, it looks like an ass. It looks like an ass. It looks cheeked up, bro. No. No. Whatever, we're gonna go with it. Whatever, no reason, huh? I would play Uma Musume, my laptop would explode, but I want to gamble on horse girls. If you have a phone, it's on phone too, but highly respectable. I guess, well, okay, so I saw the red for a full second later, because I was like burning my retinas or some shit. Holy shit, I need to be more careful with colors. I guess you'll just have to vicariously, watch me play it, and that can be your way of gambling on the horses. So I think we probably want to make it a little bit fuzzier somehow. I think we can use the feather tool for that, right? I want it to be fuzzy at the borders. But I don't know exactly how the feather tool works. Let's try... I'm just gonna see what happens if we give it a really high feather value. Because I actually don't have a reference for how this even works. Okay. So it looks like it extends out rather than in. But that's good to know. That actually explains a lot of why shit wasn't really working. Must be nice to sleep. Toby! You can't say, oh yeah, it must be nice to sleep, and then actively choose to not get sleep. Wait, hold on. What if we... Okay, I think what we want to do is put the heart, the actual fill beneath the outline, so that'll cause it to look cleaner and nicer. Feather mask basically applies a Gaussian blur to the selection mask. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Speaking of Gaussian blurs, did y'all see that... Wait, how did I get image to... How did I get visible to new layer? That was really useful. Do y'all see that, not Dr. Disrespect, that Captain Disillusion video? Where he explained, well, I mean, the Gaussian Blur one was pretty good too. I mean, that guy's just really good at explaining stuff. But his newer one, where he was explaining the Fourier transform visually, was insane. Like, I've never really seen someone try and explain it like that before. Layer new from visible. Well, it worked. It didn't work how I thought it did, but it worked. It did something. Oh, wait. Ah, I see. It makes a copy. Okay, okay. Okay, wait. These are slightly different. Why are they different? Am I crazy? Are they the same? No, okay, it's just because they're adding on top of each other. Yeah, I am just nuts. Don't worry about it. Not different, they just stack with the transparency? Yeah, okay. How the layering stuff works. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Captain Disillusion. So, he made a video about the Fourier transform, and I was like, I know how it works and what it does mathematically, but I struggled and was looking for explanations of like how it actually works intuitively, like what it does. Because my optics professor did not give an actual explanation for it, I can tell you that much. I love that guy, he's a funny German man, but no. It's a very cute German accent. It's very soft-spoken, but it's understandable, but pretty thick. I don't know how to explain it, but it's funny. Let's grow this, open it up. Ah, it's so blaringly red. I can't have it be that red. We got to make it a bit more dull. HSV, decrease the saturation. Okay, that's a lot easier on the eyes. A bit more of a pinkish color, which I'm fine with. That's pretty traditionally like heart color too. I mean, I think actual hearts are, well, they're several different colors, mostly flesh colors, but you know, I can't be wrong. That heart looks like it's full of determination because we monsters have our motivations. Toby, are you saying you're a monster? Aerobite, what the fuck? Hello, Aerobite, in the YouTube chat. First thing she says is talking about flesh and eating it. These goddamn cat girls need to not... You're everywhere. You are indeed everywhere. And this is why I should always be afraid of you. Also, congrats on being the #1 chatter, apparently. You like how chatoric? Are you trying to say chaotic or chatty? You have to pick one. You can't have both. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with this color here. Well, maybe a little bit brighter. I think probably like 65% saturation will be close enough. Or good enough, rather. Okay, I think that one's good. I think that's good. I like that. It's a nice, it's a warm-ish color that feels rather inviting. Anyway, we're gonna ruin it by putting just my profile picture on top of it. Salmon heart. Yeah. I guess I can be #2 chatter then Penbo. No. Everyone's invading my chats. No, my chatinos. My chatoids. My chungalungas. Perchance. You can't just say perchance. I mean, you can very easily just spam the chat and get #1. I wouldn't recommend it. In fact, I'd be kind of annoyed. But if you really wanted to do that, yeah. Nah, I mean, I wish YouTube put in a way to disable it, because it does have, like, it does have perverse incentives inherent to it. It's like, oh yeah, if I just talk a lot, then the streamer will love me because I have the crown next to my name. It's like, I don't know. It seems like a bad thing to have, because you usually don't want people who will just constantly be talking. It's kind of rude. No offense to you guys. I mean, what you guys usually say, like, very, you know, you guys say nice stuff that's good conversation. I've seen with some other chatters too, though. Don't worry, I only pipe in when the bit calls for it. The bit has called for it. Oh no. I wish I could disable it too, especially when I don't have monetization on the channel. Exactly. I don't get any money from this either. Now, listen, okay, all I'm saying is, if you gave me money, I would gladly put you on a pedestal. But that's a different story now, isn't it? There's no money here right now. Okay, breathe, Dr. Hissel. Sorry, I'm looking through my folders right now, trying to find the, I'm trying to find the actual profile picture. What was it? PFP.png? How much? I mean, like, $1, I guess? I don't know. Super chatting does give you more XP in the system. Interesting, but I still think it's kind of a perverse incentive. But yeah, it's whatever. Oh god. This looks like bro went use Johnny. Oh my. Here's Hessel! I think I get jump scared by this every time. I'll probably get jump scared by it again at some point. Anyway. Yes, have your PFP just peek out from inside the heart. Interesting. It looks ominous, but it gives you have games on your phone. Facts. Thank you for the 1 gifted sub, Arabyte. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, that does count, Arabyte. God dang it. I hate these god dang cat girls constantly screwing with me. How could you do this? How could you do this? I'm being harassed by cat girls. Many thanks, Arabyte, many thanks. I feel like that crop by itself could be an emote. I think we could probably arrange that. SMH, you love the way I'm goofy? Sure. Wait, how are you both the #1? Is it update only? Okay, it doesn't update previous messages. Doesn't update the rankings in previous messages. That's interesting. Thank you again for the 1 gifted sub, Arabyte. Fantastic. We're tied in XP? Oh, interesting. That's... okay. Okay. Anything for the second best alcoholic? I am not an alcoholic, okay? Wait, who's the first? Hold on. If I can't be #2, okay. If I have to be an alcoholic, I can at least be the best one. Come on now, who is it? Cough him up. I am obviously... I don't... Do you even drink? I've never heard you say anything related to alcohol. Cat girls and horse girls indeed, Toby. Cat girls and horse girls indeed. Alright, we should probably focus on creating the god dang emote. Oh no, now you have to dethrone the first placer? I did once and then I said my name on stream. Yeah, that would be some shit you do. Now, honestly, that's kind of the reason why I haven't done a lot of, or like, I think I've only done a single stream where I had any amount of alcohol in my system. And that's because, you know, I'm afraid of saying some dumb shit. I'm sure I won't. The problem is it increases the chance from like 0.1% chance I say some dumb shit that doxes to like more like 0.5%, which is like a 5 times increase. That's a lot. All I'm saying. I can't help being biconic. You got something chronic with you. Hoping that for the Super Hessel poll, his ass is getting cancelled. Yeah, they're putting me in Uemusume next. They're gonna completely destroy me. I think we want to remove the hat, and then go down in it. Can I use this? You can use the stun gun, Airbite. Have fun. Wait, what's a stun gun? Maybe I shouldn't have said yes. Oh no. Oh well. they took off part of his head. Now freezes over sayonara. Alright. Oh, by the way, this is What Do You Fight For? The theme of Nagoriyuki from the Guilty Gear Strive soundtrack. I keep forgetting that I usually like say the name of the music out loud so I can, like, you know, credit the people who made it. I'm a big fan of crediting the artist. Because I'm such an esteemed artist myself. Look at my beautiful pieces. I mean, it's obviously just good to credit people, man. People put effort into stuff. What can I say? Now it's time to feast. Now, I have been working on that, I have been working on a Google Chrome extension that'll automatically, like, send the name of the song you're listening to into OBS. I actually have it basically complete. I just have to do the part where it connects to OBS, which won't actually be too difficult. I have the WebSocket stuff all figured out. It automatically sends information over WebSockets. I just have to package it into a WebSocket request that OBS will accept. And once I get that, it'll just work. To quote Todd Howard, it just works. Okay, I think we want to use the outline of the hearts and then cut off anything outside of that. Todd Howard? What does that mean? Are you afraid of Todd Howard? What? Huh? Forget about it. Yeah, forget about it. What are you, some kind of gangster, Airbite? Yeah, I'm forgetting about it. The dementia's sitting in, I'm forgetting about it. You know how cool I am? That's not how I describe it, but sure. Are you saying you know Todd Howard? Honestly, I believe that. What do you mean I'm cool? I know you, Airbite, and it's a very contentious statement. We'll probably have to cut this off a little bit more. I'm such a great streamer. Someone gives me a gift sub, and then I immediately start insulting them. Oh yeah. I am a legend. December 12th, 2047. That's probably going to be a very good day for me. I'm not going to lie to you. That's probably going to be like a legendary day in my life. For you, it's going to be a huge failure, and I'm going to be laughing at you over it. I am not afraid of you. This would have been easier if you hadn't merged the two art layers. You're probably right about that. You're probably right about that. However, we're too far in. No! I don't actually know what my plan here is. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I think what I want to try and do is have it, like, cleanly... What a goober. Shut up. I think I want to cleanly push it so that it just fades out from the white of the outline into the red. That'll probably work. Make it a little bit smaller, so... This is PvP by Kanash Corp, by the way. Should run. Is this readable? That's readable. Alright. I'll take it back, I'll strike you down. I'll strike you down. Hounded by my friends. Storm. Alright, let's just patch this back up. Nobody will notice. We're gonna make it fade out anyways, so we don't have to worry about that. Should probably, okay. So the plan is, if we want to have it fade out cleanly from the white into the red, I think we want to cut this a teensy bit. Make some nice smooth cuts here. Alright, that's not a smooth cut. It should be a unidirectional cut, such that it doesn't actually, like, change its direction until it's outside. That makes it look a lot cleaner, in my opinion. I don't know if that's an actual term. I think I just made that up. In fact, it doesn't really make sense, but you know what? Don't. Shush. Just do not speak. Do not say a word. By the way, this is Monty on the Run. From the game, Monty on the Run. A word. What would you like to say, Toby? I would like a word with the streamer. Yes, indeed, Toby. What would you like to know? I have many things that you could learn from me. And many impertinent... Wow, we are halfway through stream and I am not even done with this emo yet. What the fuck am I doing? This should not take this long. I'm talking way too much. Actually, I think it's what you guys are here for, so I mean, you know. Oh, okay, how to make it fade out? I think we could probably use a gradient. Can we do a radial gradient so it goes from, like, from the inside to the out? Is that something we can do? That'd be too easy, frankly. So maybe it shouldn't exist. Things should be difficult and we should have troubles doing things constantly. You can do a radial gradient, yeah? Okay. Things can be too hard. Might have more time if you weren't playing a game that didn't exist. Yeah, you're right. But I use a layer mask initialized to the layer's alpha channel. A layer mask initialized to the layer's alpha channel. I believe you mean... I don't think I've played around with layer masks all that much. If they are what I think you're talking about. I might be misreading what you're saying. Okay. And then just apply a Gaussian blur to the mask. Okay. Hold on, I see a button that says add layer mask. Add a mask to the layer. Layers alpha channel. Initialize some layers alpha channel. Okay, we have a spooky mask on it. Then just apply a Gaussian blur to the mask. That would probably make sense. Okay. So we're affecting the mask now. And then we go to tools. I'm a tool of terror. No, filters. Filters, blur, Gaussian blur. It's very gauche. I mean, it's working. Ish. It needs to be really strong. And I think Gaussian blur only works pointedly. Abyss policy. Ah, yes. What are your policy proposals for the Abyss? Well, Lord Gwyn, I will, destroy the Abyss. You're hired, Artorias. Yeah. The problem is you don't have enough padding around your image for the blur to take effect on and not eat away at the rest of it. That makes sense. If only... Well, we can pretty easily get more. It's just the color white. And the way we do that, use my magical tool. Bring him back up here. Above. That's the mask. Oh. No, wait. We need to subtract the current face. Wait, how do we... You probably want to remove the layer mask first. Okay, okay. Huh? Delete layer mask. Okay. We need a way to... I can see how I should do this in my head. I'm having troubles thinking of how... what tools I'd use to do it. Because I need to... I need to take the red here, and I need to turn that into white on the top layer. So I need to take this as our first cut, and then take a cut out of that using this layer's alpha selection. Somehow. I think we can just use... Actually, let's not overcomplicate things. We can just use another layer. We can do things like so. There we go. It looks so stupid. No cut needed, but right-click layer alpha to selection is the first step. That'd probably be what we do, but like I said, no need to overcomplicate things. Merge down. This looks so stupid. Hold on, this is End of My Life by Izar. This might be a candidate actually for what we want to use. This makes me giggle, man. What am I looking at? This is conscious. I need this as a sticker for every surface in my house. Oh lord. Okay. And then we use a Gaussian blur. It's very gauche. Alright, reshow. I'm seeing fucking red, bro. I don't know. What do we think, guys? Do we want... Hold on. We can do a split view. All right. Do we want this guy or do we want this guy? Do we want number 1, number 2? It's like we're at the optometrist. Number 1 and number 2. Number 1, number 2. I mean, it's your guys' chat emote. I'm probably not gonna use this, or maybe I will. I don't know. Literally anything can happen with whatever bullshit I get up to. OMG, looks like it's blushing. Is he? Is he? I think he's just red. Like, I think it's just like kind of seeping in. Like, I see this and I think Call of Duty damage. I mean, I can see where you're coming from, Cake. Or Sunbird. Yeah, I can absolutely see Sunbird, too. This just looks like Call of Duty. Have some imagination. What do you mean? Call of Duty is very imaginative. What would the use case for this emote be? Honestly, I don't know. I just wanted a heart emote. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I just wanted a heart emote. We were like, yay, yay, friend, or something like that. I don't know. What would you guys use it for? I don't know. I like the white, it's stupid affectionate. You know what? I think I agree. Look at his head. Look at the top of his head. Look at the top of his head. Alright, well, yeah, the white works better with the rest of the emotes. I suppose so, I suppose so. Alright, let's save this and upload this one. Dear Lord. Okay. Fiscal year 2. Oh yeah, I can make an FY2. Do I make FY2 emotes? I should need to make a new folder. Hold up. I actually have a folder for this. Let me just affect my files real fast. That's very important for me. Emotes. Emotes made this year. This fiscal year, rather. That was End of My Life by Izar. It's a very good song. I quite like it. Alright. What are we gonna call this one? Heart. Let's call it Heart. It's easy. And you might say that's not very imaginative, but honestly, it'll work. Alright, we have successfully slapped that thing silly. We can now upload this to Twitch. Where, okay, viewer rewards, that's not streamer rewards, that's called money. I don't get streamer rewards, I get like $3 every 8 years. I hate streaming. I don't make $1 billion, guys. Wah. Alright. Let's upload a standard emote. By the way, this is I Wish That I Could Fall by Jamie Page. Again, very good song. I absolutely adore Jamie Page's music. She is excellent at what she does. God, it looks so stupid, but it works! Like, you can clearly see what it is. I hate it. Oh, in light mode, it's like... It's awful. Hold on, we should probably... Just for light mode, we should increase the outline. Because it's I'm looking at it right now, it's kind of problematic on light mode. And we'll also cover up, like, the slate red that got left over from, you know, when we were trying to make an actual heart. Instead of this thing. Oh wait, no, it's not gonna show beneath. You know, if we just merge the layers. Whatever, we can just always control Z all the way back, you know? No problem with that. Do Canadians still say Z? That always felt weird to me. You can just desaturate everything? Yeah? Yeah, we say Z? Okay, okay. I figured as much. Because I remembered that being the case. Also, what do you mean by you can desaturate everything? I'm not sure what that means exactly. I'm gonna continue to make a huge outline. Actually, no, wait, it's not gonna look the same because it has to be brush strokes. Colors desaturate. Okay. Colors. I see saturation. I think it's saturation. We'll change the saturation. Scale. Decrease. Increase? No, this is for the wrong layer. Hold up. Colors. Can't saturate this? No, it's on the mask. Alright. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. This doesn't seem to be doing anything. Unless I'm doing it wrong and I'm looking at the wrong thing. Not saturation, that's a different tool. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Let's see, auto. There should be a submenu called desaturate. Oh, there is. Okay, that's my bad. Colors to gray. Nothing happened. Okay. Wait, where's the undos? I see him looking at me. I don't like him. Okay. Desaturate. Luminance? I don't see any changes, unless I'm not looking at the right place. Lightness? It only works on the current layer. Okay, but I have the current layer. Do I have to do the... Do I have to select... Do you mean to do it on the background layer? I suppose that would make some sense. What if we pop that on? What if we pop that onto the stack? Oh, they'll remove the red. Ooh, I think I remember the song. This is... Yeah, Hello World by Elise. That's a weird song. Or it, I guess it currently is a weird song, but whatever the red is, yeah, okay. Yeah, we're getting weird with it. Okay, so how do we increase the size of the outline? Actually, I think the outline's fine. If you're using light mode, that's your cross to bear, I guess. Ah, well. Alright, replace. Sorry, light mode guys. This is what you get. Wait. Easy alpha to selection. Grow, fill with black. That is the case, but it'll look a little different from what it currently does. Because that'll be very pixelated. It'll look like my crunchy back text. If you remember those. Those are always really funny. And by funny, I mean mean. But we'll definitely give it a try. I mean, why not? It should still keep the same feathering? If you say so. You're probably right on this. I'll stop arguing with the master. I always assumed it wouldn't keep the same feathering for whatever reason. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Oh. Ads are coming up soon. I think I will probably take a very quick break. And get something to drink, a bio break in the same time. During the ads. Oh, it's because the top layer is all freaked up. Okay. We should probably make that fuzzy somehow, but I don't know how. I think what we can do, we can just use the blur, right? We can just make it slightly blurry at the edge. Blur, Gaussian blur. You should be able to blur the... Hey, great minds think alike, my friend. Oh god, it's fading into darkness with the Gavachi gloves, and he let the archangels take me. Evil heart. This is what it looks like inside my dark and twisted heart. All right, let's get serious here for like a teensy second. I think we'll go with it. It adds a little bit of texture to it. Yeah, I think I like it this way. Okay. We have, congratulations, Chad. We have created this thing. He's beautiful. My son, he is very sick. Alright. Okay, that looks a lot better in light mode now. We can actually... You can see the boundaries of the heart. Okay. Upload. Alright. We are out of follower slots. I'm sorry, guys. However, it goes... No, come on. Don't fight with me. A slot assignment. Tier 1 sub. Congratulations, chat. Reload your web pages and you should have it. Unless not reloading it still works. I don't actually know how this works. Am I not a sub to my own channel? That'd be really funny. Hold on. Hey, it works. God, he's beautiful. What the hell? Okay, okay. What's the problem, Toby? What happened? What did I say? What did I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I never said. I didn't do it, man. I'm innocent. I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy you're looking for. Oh, jeez. Hey, he is a beautiful troglodyte. Look at him. He is a beautiful creature. We don't know what he is, and we don't really care enough to actually figure it out. I don't know, don't worry about it, just wonky on my end, don't worry, my phone is weird. It's probably because of the light mode. I don't know if it works so well on light. I mean, does look out right on your end? Well, it might be because of light mode, I don't know. It probably just looks freaked up because he's freaked up and messed up in that. That's actually the real reason. He doesn't like your phone because he doesn't like you, Toby. He can be beautiful and dumb. I suppose so. I suppose so. Some people looks fine on light mode for me. I don't know then. I guess Toby's right. Her phone is fucked up. By the way, this is... It's not Hunter. Hunter by Kanash Corp. I kept thinking of Not One Less for some reason. Alright. Ads start in 40 seconds, so... I don't know, I guess we just chill for a little bit. I wanted to do the sub badges this stream. In fact, that was the original intention of the stream, and then I got distracted doing this shit. We'll do the sub badges next stream. Whatever that is, because I'm taking the next week off. I'll tell you that once we're doing the music stuff, but... I'll go into that more once we're like... Yeah, but I'm gonna take the next week off, not do any streams, just because I need to actually do some other content work. And I also need to do my actual research work, which I have been slacking on just a little bit. I hate to admit it, but I have been slacking on it, and I'm not happy about that, so I want to actually get back to that. But it looks like the ads have started, so I shall be right back. And I shall... Mood, she says in chat that she's at work. I would never do my work. Boss, if you're looking at this, you should really fire me right now. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible worker. Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta keep that separate.
Show off that grabbable waist of yours for me. Thank you.
You will see it very slightly. Alright, there you go. That's all you get. That's all you get, buddy. That's all you get. That's all you get. Jesus Christ. Calm down, guys. Let's see. God, his permanent smile. Okay, there's no way that isn't what I just heard it was. That was the Taco Bell ad bell played in reverse. You can't tell me it's not. Listen to it again. That's the Taco Bell bell being played in reverse.
Ride that chaos, Doctor. You got this.
Sir, yes, sir. The dream is only lost if you believe it is so. The first death is in the heart. If they make you believe that you can't win, then you have already lost. You can only lose if you believe that you can lose. You must first accept that you can lose, and then accept that you can win. And you must decide to win. Let the possibility of failure always exist in your mind, and make it so that it cannot come to pass. How do you defeat someone without even fighting them? By making them believe they cannot win. If you do not believe you can even win, then you will not try. And if you do not try, you will never succeed. Therefore, your enemies will try and demoralize you at every step. Do not let them. You must never let the world kill you.
Corner!
Homo corner.
Corner!
Gay sex. Bye, Blaze.
Yeah, what?
He comes back for the gay sex.
Did you say gay sex when we can fart?
Say gex.
Let's mix our gases. Yeah, let's go kill each other.
That's the one who brought everyone into that corner.
You're fucking dead, kid. I will spit fury and chew fire, motherfucker.
I'm watching you, Cake. You can't be doing that. You can't be running around here saying stuff like, oh, let's do some embezzlement and tax evasion. Nah, it's not happening on my watch, pal. It's not happening on my watch. Hold on, I learned a very interesting word the other day.
Oh my god, he flew.
Let's go back to just chatting.
Space.
I learned a very interesting word. It was a fancy word meaning pet name. We're still in ads, by the way, which is why I'm kind of delaying. But, Wikipedia. It should have it on here. Hypochorism. A hypochorism, from Greek, hypochorisma, sometimes also hypochoristic, or pet name, is a name used to show affection for a person. Maybe a diminutive form of a person's name, such as Izzy for Isabel or Bob for Robert, or it may be unrelated. Hypochorism. That's a pretty cool word, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking about that while I was gone. I was like, that's a pretty cool word. I discovered an entirely new word, like how people discover. All right. So I should probably explain. Don't look at the name yet. I should probably explain exactly what's happening here. Okay, so I have a buddy, Caesars, who does a lot of, well, not a lot, but he likes to do some music stuff himself. But he's mostly done covers of other songs. I watched one stream where he was doing a cover of Internet Angel, specifically the version by Mora Calliope. And it was pretty cool. So I'm like, hold on, this gives me an idea, because he's a very, let's say he's kind of a brain rock kind of fella. Like, he's a real TikTok scroller kind of guy. So and he really does lean into it during his streams. He's not an idiot, but he's actually a pretty smart guy, but he does like to lean into the, dude, I'm a brain rot, dude, my brain is so cooked, bro, kind of stuff. So I came to him and said, what if we made a song called Brain Rot Delivery, because he's named after Little Caesars. And, you know, pizza delivery, brain rot delivery, he's bringing it to you. So I thought, well, I am trying to learn how to write songs, and you are a pretty good singer. He is actually pretty good at singing. His voice is really nice. Well, when he's singing. When he's talking, it's a different story. Nah, but my GF says you look like a Death Note twink because I hold that glass. What? Fine. No, yeah, that's even worse. Fine. No more of that then, if you're gonna make fun of me. It's actually kind of banger. I appreciate it, Cake, because I thought it was a really cool idea. All right, go back, because this is the chat. This is what we do when we're chatting. Oh, I need to change the category. Hold up. I should back over to music. Hee. Yeah, you would say shit like tee-hee, everybody, wouldn't you? Anyway. So I was like, hey, I'm learning how to write music. You can sing. We should do some stuff, and I had a good idea for it. So here we are. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. But yeah, I'm excited to actually do this because I think it's a really cool idea, and I want to actually release, original music. Technically, I do use the music I've made, but never actually release them standalone. I do want to release some of my songs into an album or something and post it on my YouTube channel. But I want to have an album's worth of songs beforehand. And I think I have about 30-ish minutes of them right now, and I'd want about 40 to 50 minutes of music. So once I get that amount, we'll see what happens. But the plan is currently we're going to upload this song, Brain Rot Delivery, onto his channel, because he's the vocalist. It just feels right to me to do that. But let's get started into some of the other stuff. So, other stuff we got going on. So I actually had a flash of inspiration while at work. I realized that, so since you have a song in A minor, a song in A minor is the relative key with C major, meaning that the third of A minor is the same as the first of C major. Which means that if you play the third in A minor, it sounds like it's starting out in C major. And the current, because I decided early on that I wanted to use the Royal Road chord progression because I really do like it. And I think you start out 4-5-3-6, but if you start out 3-6-4-5 instead, yeah, it's the royal road to make it a good song. It's the easy path. What can I say? But if you start out instead doing a 3-6-4-5, it's starting on 3 in A minor, makes it sound like you're actually doing it in C major. Now, why would I do that is a very good question, and the answer is the idea that it's like it's a song about brain rot, right? Like, we all know it's not good for you, but like it's still something we tend to passively consume anyway. It's tricking you almost. And in the same sense, you're being tricked into thinking it's a different key. It's, instead of it being in the major key, it's in the minor key. Is the idea. Now, will we actually use this idea to its fullest effect? Probably not, but we can certainly give it a shot. I did get about 40 seconds of the song written. So I will play that for you guys right now, just so you can hear what it sounds like. I think I actually kind of like where the intro is going, but it does get kind of weird, and I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, it almost like falls apart somewhere along the line, and I'm not sure where or why, but let's take a listen. Okay, and this little bit back here, I want to use this as like almost an ending of a certain idea, like an ending of a not a measure, but like a sequence, I guess. I don't know how to put it. I use it here to be like, we're ending this part of the song, going to the second. Also forgot to mention, there is lyrics obviously, and the tenor here is supposed to represent Caesar's voice. I don't think he actually knows what his range is, because he just said I have an average range, so I drew him tenor. We'll probably be able to figure it out from there. But I specifically thought we could start out the lyrics with it being a reference to the Pink Floyd song Time. So instead of it being ticking away, the moments that make up a dull day, it's scrolling away, the moments that make up a dull day. Something to that effect. I have the lyrics written down somewhere. Hold up. Yeah, scrolling away, the moments make up a dull day. And I'll figure out I'm kind of iffy on the other ones right now, but I think that is an opening I actually kind of like, honestly. And also, specifically the thing where it like shot me in the back with inspiration was the chorus. The chorus, I had the idea of it being I love it, bro. Your brain works in such a fun way. I don't know what to tell you, man. It just goes and goes and goes. It does not stop. Nah, I've actually had trouble sleeping sometimes because it like just keeps going and going. But like, I used to, but these days I actually use a meditation technique to actually like calm it down so I can actually go to sleep. because I cannot sleep if I'm actively having like a fun time thinking about like stuff when I'm planning stuff. I literally have to tell myself, no, this, we can't do this right now. We gotta go to sleep. And then we're done. And see there, I completely silenced my thought process, as you can tell, because I'm speaking a lot more calmly now. Anyway, so the chorus, it's brain rot, so what else are we gonna do? But specifically, it's gonna be said in the same rhythm as Lava Chicken from the Minecraft movie. Now, I won't go into my opinions on the Minecraft movie because I will be crucified. But we will use the fact that it's brain rot and like the emblematic of it to then, you know, utilize it in our own stuff. In this case, we are going to have it say brain rot delivery in the same rhythm as Lava Chicken. So it's like brain rot delivery, something like that. But that's for the chorus, so we need to get there first. And I don't really know how we're gonna do that. I'm pretty sure we can just repeat ideas like we... Because, I mean, it's kind of... It's leaning very... as some would say, it's giving rock. Because, you know, we got electric guitar, we got drum kit, we also got the piano here. Which I suppose... I think, well, keys are used in rock a lot, so... I think Mellotron is kind of like a key, is keys, right? Yeah. So, I mean, it's basically a rock ensemble, what can I say? Alright, but we need to actually continue this, we can't just keep talking about it. In fact, we've wasted, what is it, 10 minutes on just talking about it? Enough talking, we need to start doing. But we need to actually figure out a plan of attack here, so maybe we should continue talking, I don't know. The thing I'm having trouble with is, like, the actual, I guess, rhythm of the tenor. I don't know what we should be doing there. I mean, we could figure out the because it doesn't specifically matter. Well, I mean, I guess... I don't think we really need to have the tenor be very... I don't think we need to be very precious with the tenor itself. Because I think Caesars will probably just end up doing whatever he thinks is right. Which is, realistically, like, probably the best way of going about it. Because, I mean, he's a good singer. So we'll probably just figure it out that way. You weren't wasting time. It's really cool to hear the process. Hey, fair enough, fair enough. It is what it is. Let's probably lower the tenor down a little bit. Can you guys see it all right, by the way? I want to make sure you guys can actually read it. Oh yeah, I also specifically wanted to write a song because this is readable? Okay. I specifically, one of the goals I had in mind for this summer was to actually release an original song. Now, when I originally thought about it, I had a specific idea, and I wanted to have it be all done by myself, but to be honest with you, that's probably just not gonna happen for multiple reasons, and I would easily settle for this because this is still really cool. And I like doing something for my friend. I mean, it's a little different because I asked him to help me with it, but also I want to make something for him. You get what I mean. You know what I mean. But what do we... But yeah, I'm happy with releasing original song. It's like that recent circle meme, just make it exist first. I suppose so. And it does get my foot in the door. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, you know? Let's listen to it again and really feel it. Feel it in our soul. I think we could probably reuse. I think one of the things that's really messing me up is the rhythm of the drums. It doesn't feel right. It feels way too fast considering the rest of the song has a lot of a simpler rhythm. Like the other parts, I mean. So I remember I was writing this out and I was like, nah, this is way too simple. This ain't gonna sound good. Or it just doesn't sound right. But honestly, I'm listening to it again. I think this actually just works just fine. I don't know why the... I don't know why the crash seems to just randomly... Or, it's not randomly, it's like... It's loud, and then it's quiet. Did y'all hear that? Quiet. Loud. Quiet. Loud. Quiet. What's going on? Whatever. It doesn't really matter. It sounds about the same, and I don't really want it to be, like, super loud repeatedly, and, like, I don't want, like, this measures to be exactly... I think it's actually... It sounds better to me that way, because the measures are less... I don't want the crash to be constantly playing, I guess is the best way to put it. Because the crash is very, I'm listening now! And it's very attention-grabbing. But you don't want it to be so loud that it just drowns out the rest of the song. It's very nice for opening the drum groove, but doing it constantly is probably problematic. What if it's taking cues from the bar numbers or something? Maybe. Maybe, but that feels, I don't know, that feels like something you should be able to control rather than it just being like automatic. Like, I feel like that's something you'd have to like opt into rather than having to start doing. I don't know. I'm not the one making the really nice music program for free, so, you know, I'm not gonna complain too much. Also, a little bit ago, I just realized something while I was on another diatribe. Oh, wait, no, never mind. No, wait, hold on. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. I looked at this and realized that, or well, I thought, and incorrectly, that this was probably too low of a sound that a guitar could actually make. Which I know MuseScore, like, will tell you when it's too high or too low, but I thought, like, yeah, maybe just not doing it right now. Because the lowest note that a guitar can have is E2. Like, that's the lowest pitch string on the guitar. It's the highest, or it's the one closest to you if you're strumming it. So theoretically, this is the lowest we can go, and this sounds really crunchy. Oh my god. Wait, just my own personal satisfaction. Okay, well, if you're gonna be like that, but no, we're definitely above that. So, no problems. Which means this is a really high note. Should we decrease these by an octave? Electric guitars can go pretty high. This is true. And I do actually, I think really good electric guitar riffs sound, like a lot of them tend to go pretty high up, so probably not a bad thing. I'm just afraid of like it getting annoying. Like you don't want to do it too much because that can start to hurt the ears. Well, it hurts mine anyway. And if I can't enjoy my own song, why would I make it, you know? Yeah, we definitely need to fix whatever's going on here. I don't like this. That's probably not gonna fix it. We could probably actually do this if we instead just switch it around so it's more like a this. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. No, wait, that's Shine on You Crazy Diamond. That's the riff from that. Never mind, we're not doing that. Ba-da. And then we drop it back down to A. No, wait, that's F. Where's A? Wait, where'd it go? Wait. Wait, wait, how do letters work? Hold on. Let's... Yeah, that's way too much of a leap. Let's... No, wait, what the hell? Oh, I see. I see the problem. I see the problem I caused. That's interesting. Hold on, I have to close my window, someone's smoking. Alright. Alright. So, let's nose to the grindstone, figure this out. Yeah, I think that, okay, I tried going for like half notes, and I don't think that's really gonna work here. I think the really more like speedy rhythm on the drums is gonna make it sound problematic. And not, I gotta stop saying problematic when I just mean, I don't know what I mean actually. Something about it just like isn't meshing correctly in my ears. I don't know. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Well, I mean, there's no reason why we can't just reuse this. Actually, I think keeping this just in the intro, this idea, we could probably... I think we should probably keep it there. I don't know why, that just feels right. And then we create an entirely new idea, because this is like... It's fine to say problematic for your own stuff. I guess. For some reason, it doesn't feel like a good descriptor. It feels like I'm just saying this is wrong, but I'm trying to like make it sound fancy. Is what I meant to. What the hell? Huh? Put it back. That's the last time I pressed that button. Alright, that completely took me out of phase with what I was going on with. Hold on. It looks like we're going with a da-da-da-da-da kind of rhythm. So we could probably do something interesting if we... Okay, C... So 3... 3, 1, 1... 3, 1, 1... 4, 5... Nah, we can't be doing this. I really wanted to have the fancy little random little sharp in there, but it's not gonna work out. I probably shouldn't get like really weird and fancy about it. If I'm like trying to like make it for someone else, I don't know. I mean, this is a chord, right? I mean, we're playing. Wait, Turing Love. Shit. Oh no, I'm stealing ideas. No. Okay, I think I just need to turn off the tenor because it makes it sound like a church choir, and I don't want it to sound like church music. I don't want it to sound like a church youth group. Like that's literally just a stand-in for like what Caesar's supposed to sing. So I guess we can just, I mean, he's just gonna do his own thing. We're just gonna like drop this all the way down. Yeah, the sharp is a little iffy because you have the A sharp in direct conflict with the A minor. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I know it's out of key, but I thought like, ooh, I could be kind of fancy, kind of cool, kind of dashing if I just threw in a random out of key one in there. But ooh, what if it sounded good? But nah, let's keep it a little. Let's keep it by the books, I guess. If we're making it for someone else. Now, if I'm doing my own stuff by myself, we're gonna get freaky, but... Okay, we're actually getting somewhere. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, this is gonna knock your socks out, not just off, but out. Check it out, guys. The M in the mixer is the mute button. Oh, okay. Epic. You good, broski? Hello, Marrow. What do you mean? Am I good? I feel awesome. That would explain why the metronome never played. Hold on. What does the metronome sound like? What? What did I do that's wrong, Marrow? If we were to go by your hyperchorism. What? What? What do you mean last night when I drank 10 beers and downloaded Uma Musume? And then, okay, get this, Amaro. This is the funniest bit. I got exactly a horse that Caesars was trying to get for like a long time. Sounds like a crisis to me. Nah, dude, it was a good time. I'm not, I know I was there. I was there. I don't remember. I don't remember, but it was funny. It was really funny. In fairness, I literally did not have dude Zabroni. I remember. Shut up. Keep that shit out of this. This is a sacred place. Do not speak of that. What's F again? F would be 6. Okay, Twilight. Yeah, Twilight Sparkle is the best pony. I don't know what to tell you, bro. If you want to fight reality, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just gonna say instead. Ooh, I think we're actually good. Okay, okay. I kind of like this. I kind of like Fluttershy. Fluttershy is a very close second. I won't lie to you. Like if they if they kept drilling me like, dude, how you can't pick Twilight as your number one, I would have said, okay, fine. Second is Fluttershy, because she really is a close second. Fluttershy is fantastic. Although if you like, all I'll say is they're all great, but if you like Applejack, we can't be friends. Just how it is. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not addicted to Uma Musume. I just want that to be known. That's what they all say. Yeah, I'm not addicted, bro. It's just that easy. If you just say you're not addicted, you just aren't. It's very freeing when you look at life in this way, where if you declare things, it makes it true. Hold on, is this like a transition point we can use? Yeah, it's when we hit the tonic, or as the kids say, the quan. So we can why does the mixer keep get out of here? Away. Leave me alone! Ah! Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll probably keep leading with the electric guitar as the melody. We could probably have a few points. Like if we have a really exciting moment into the chorus, we could probably bring in the piano treble clef melody along in to reinforce the electric guitar melody. Like a pre-chorus. Is that what the bridge is? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I see people saying shit like, oh yeah, the bridge of the song. I'm like, I have no fucking idea what that is. Hold on. Bridge in music. It's supposed to have some bullshit. A bridge is a contrasting section that prepares for the return of the original material section. Okay. Pre-chorus is different from the bridge. I figured as much, but I never know the difference. So Doc's type is smart horse girls with bag. Stop revealing. Don't reveal my secrets, please. We can have this be a sort of slower section. Yeah, honestly, I think we just kind of like keep rolling through the same ideas more or less throughout the entire song. Because I mean, it's a rock song. Like, as someone who has loved rock and metal his entire life, that shit is repetitive and it is awesome. So we can totally do that. A lot of the actual changes are in the lyrics, if I recall correctly. I mean, hey, it's one of the most popular genres on the freaking planet, so clearly they're doing something right. Da 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 da. Head back to A. And then we slap him across the face with a wet fish. I mean, we give him one of these. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. I don't know if that really works. Yeah, Penmu gets it. Penmu gets it. The sudden increase in speed? I don't know. Hold on, wait, what was it doing? Wait, this is an A chord, right? No, wait, this is not an A chord. What is this? Hold on, I need to unwrap this. It's a D. So that's the 4 leading into the 5. Yes. So okay, we can slap down the cadence here, why not? And now listen, okay. I'm not super well versed in how you're actually supposed to do this whole music theory thing, so I just take the other stuff that I learned. Apparently a pretty common cadence for when you're doing a Western version of the... I'm literally seeing this off Wikipedia. You can go on the Wikipedia page for the Royal Road and find this. Apparently, if you're doing the triad version of the Royal Road, it's pretty common to do a 2-5-1 cadence. It's easy, so we're gonna do it. Hold on, just gotta think. So it goes 4-5, then 2-5-1. So it goes down to from the dominant to a substitute predominant to the dominant tonic. Whatever, it'll work. We'll roll with it. I hope Jesus is happy with... I realized that I haven't actually, like, shown him the song yet. I intended to last night, and then I got 10 beers deep playing Uma Musume. So, that's mea culpa right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it being kind of high here will probably be good enough, and then we can just leap all the way back down. Actually, these are like similar, and then they go, whoop, slap you back down in the face. But we do have to complete, actually, what if we finish it? I think what we actually want to do is have this lead into the what do you call it? We have this, and think before you speak, Doctor. We're gonna have this be the thing that leads right into the. It's right before the final bit. I swear I can speak. I was given the gift of language, I swear, at a very young age. So while this is playing the tonic of the chord progression, we play the first degree of the scale, and then we give them a fancy, you know, what if we do the Royal Road, but instead of chords, it's notes? Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6, 4, 5, 4, 5, 1. Let's just see what this sounds like. I don't know. It might work. It might work. And then we want to use the finisher. This I developed as the drum finisher. But we also have to load up this here. Just steal. You can freely steal from yourself. That is something that I've learned. That's very important to my growth in character. You can just steal from yourself. Shit, I actually kind of like that. Shit, that's getting somewhere. Repetition legitimizes, as they say. Repetition legitimizes, as they say. And they'll be saying it a lot. I think we'll... Okay, I don't think these are working. I think we could do something similar to them, but I think they're kind of messing... No, actually, I think they're fine. It's this bit that feels off. But what feels off about it? I don't know, but I'm going to make it faster. I actually really like how this. I actually really like this riff here. This actually feels awesome. So we go on da 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 da. Shit, that's good. I like my own song. We've got other problems to fix, so. Woohoo! I think the real problem here is actually the drums. So messed up. Alright, let's well, should we keep it with the that's the Mercato, right? That's what it's called? Marcato, not Mercado. Meerkat. Wait, is there only 3 there? How far away is this? Because we could probably keep the Mercado if it's there. Well, actually, here we'll have the Mercado here because it's sort of a new repetition. And then we can. Oh, should we do a repeat? Actually, we could probably throw in a repeat here and just roll it again. Why not? We should probably figure out what we want the actual chorus sequence to be. Hold on, actually, let me move over a little bit. Sorry. Goldo Shippu. Goldo Shippu. Alright, let's see. Let's see what this sounds like. Wrong spot, you score. Downvote on Reddit. Too repetitious. Nah, we gotta change something about this. We can't have this go on for that long. We probably change it a little bit though. I think this section sounded pretty good, so we could probably use it. It's these drums, man. I don't know what to do with them. Do we keep going with it? Or what if, for this section only, we bring back the very first, drum track we did? That could be cool. Alright, actually, we're getting somewhere. Finally off work, I'm heading home. Have a good rest of stream, Doc, and night chat. Have a great night, Cake. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I do appreciate it, and for you joining for our little excursion with that heart emote. It's beautiful. My son, he is very sick. Just let him die, honestly. Okay. Hold on. Let's repeat from here to here, and then after that, we have a switch up with this little drum section here. I think repeating it twice, maybe. Alright, repeat some jumps. Okay. Left start repeat here, right end repeat here. Let's see if that sounds all right. I kind of like it. We could probably just keep doing that over and over, like just keep repeating. After we repeat that for like we could probably have a few verses. We need to make a chorus. We could have this be the chorus, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. How does music work? 20 seconds is enough time to actually say... No, wait, the chorus needs to be something very... It needs to be specifically, like, god dang lava chicken shit. We can always rearrange a song later, I'm not really worried about it. Alright, let's try this section. What do we do here? What do we do here? We could try giving... It's giving? No, it's not giving. It's Fortnite. It's Fortnite. We should mention Fortnite in one of the verses. Oh my god. Flash of inspiration. Let's bring it back with the half note rhythm for the chord progression, because why not? And there's probably a reason why not, but I like it. But I like the idea of it, so womp womp. This probably sounds better with the drums anyway. Because I have it so that the drums are always giving half beats. Like this. Or the bass. The bass is always on 1 and 3. That's gonna be constant throughout the entire song. So that means it'll always line up exactly when the chords are played. Which I like the feel of, honestly. I think that's interesting. Well, not interesting, but it gives a je ne sais quoi, mon ami. I think we how about we give it a half rest and then we go back to doing something here. CD. C-E-A. And then we keep rolling on through. No, don't do this to me. I'm just realizing I do need to be careful with the drum set stuff because you can easily make, if you're not paying attention, and I do this sometimes when I was working on LMS, you can sometimes make patterns that just can't exist. Like your drummer would need 3 hands to do them. Or some horrifying contraption that should not exist. I mean, it could probably still sound good, but, you know. Maybe I want it to be played by an actual person, I don't know. Crazy ideas like that really are what make me the pariah. Not a fucking pariah, what am I on about? Actually, what are the 4 notes in Shine on You Crazy Diamond? It's not those, I can tell you that much. I can easily tell you those ain't it. But I am curious. I'm a big fan of those 4 notes. They're really good. They really make you feel like you're shining on like a crazy diamond. Is it bad that I got into Pink Floyd thanks to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? The answer is no, and if you answered yes to that, I'd really question what you're on about, but it's a rhetorical question, and I use it as a honeypot to really screw with people who are trying to be weird about it. Nah, but I like to be some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was fun back in the day. 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this FAC? Is that a? Let's transpose that. It's not transposition. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. And then for the next one, we use higher notes just to completely troll the chord progression. We were forced to we were telling number 6 that he has to be in the first inversion, but then we troll him by having the very next chord 4. I can remember how music works. 6, 5, 4. He gets to go all the way up there. And you see, we can do that because we have our notes going higher on the melody. Now, I know what they say. Me. And I say that a lot. It's probably not a good thing that there's no air circulation in my room right now. It's funny, so who cares? Wait, hold on. What's going on here? That's crazy. Anyway. Oh, you guys want to know what I'm talking about? Too bad. So sad. Womp womp. Sorry, it's just something I was looking at. Bum, bum, bum. And then, as a return to form, we then... No air circulation seems like a recurring thing. Maybe you should get a fan or something. Oh, no, I don't mean like... There's no problem with the air moving around. The problem is there isn't any place for oxygen to come in. I have a fan on right now. In fact, the fact that you can't hear it is actually good, meaning I set up my audio chain correctly. But, you know, it was actually blasting like directly onto the microphone, so I'm surprised no one hears it. Almost directly onto the microphone. I'm not that messed up in the head. Maybe I am. Maybe I am a twisted psychopath. A sick and twisting psychopath is my comment on my profile in Uma Musume Pretty Derby, which I'm still thinking about opening up. If you guys stop watching me for a second, you'll suddenly see horse girls on your screen. It'll happen to you too. EGB are the 3 letters that make up Geb, which is not a word, but it is in my heart. Or beg, which is a word, but I don't care for it, so we don't talk about it. That's a C. It's a D. That's an E. Look, beg. And plead? That's an A. Close enough. Banner. I had the idea that we just repeat this again, but that doesn't really fit with the other musical ideas. It doesn't feel right to just... Wait! Hold on! Now, I know I just said I wasn't going to do this, but what if we just bring it back down? Who's going to stop me? I don't know, I kind of like it. It's weird, but it works. Let's bring back this little ditty. But yeah, we could just probably have... It's in 3s, that's interesting. Weird is what you're going for anyway? I suppose so. I wouldn't necessarily say, like, weird is what I'm going for, but it's definitely, like, an aspect. Something I don't, How do I emphasize banal? Because, like, the thing about Brain Rot that I don't like about it is it's very banal. Like, it's very just, it's happening because nobody really gives enough of a stuff to stop it, you know? 48 measures should bring us to about 3 minutes, which is about the length of the song I'd prefer. Yeah, it's 3 minutes. I suppose weird is a good way of, you know, maybe the song will be weird. I don't know. I kind of like it. I do like me some weird. Half note, F. But we get what? I don't even know what this does, but we're gonna slap it on there. Does that quiet it down? Does that stop its yammering? Hold on, you can't really hear because the music engine is trolling me. No, it does not do that. Pemba, what does the tenuto do? Or tenuto? Wait, I have Google. Tenuto. Horizontal bar above or below a note is a direction for the performer to hold or sustain a note for its full length. Its precise interpretation can be somewhat contextual in practice, especially when combined with dynamic directions affecting loudness. Okay, that makes sense. What if we just slap them all on there and completely mess with the performer? Huh? Okay. I feel... Is there a reason why these aren't mutually exclusive? Maybe. Well, it's funny anyway. Tenuto either is a light accent or play for full duration, up to interpretation, but usually the form in my experience. Okay, okay. That makes sense, that makes sense. The stables are calling to me. Is there an opposite of a marcato? Like, instead of making it louder for a moment, you make it quieter for a moment? Because I think having it be slightly quieter and then we're jumping back in with this stuff would be kind of what I'm looking for. Well, I guess we could have a marcato pop up in here, and then, like, you know, relatively it'll sound more like poppy, like it's popping out, but I would just use a dynamic marking for that. I guess, but I'd have to do, wouldn't I have to do something like bop diddly bop, which looks, I don't know. I mean, something about that feels silly, but I don't know. I'm just kind of a silly guy. What can I say? Woohoo! Where was the last time I declared the dynamics? Back here. Yeah, that's fine. What does it sound like? Because I originally had that idea when because I was genuinely, before you told me about it, I was looking for how to create something that's literally just the marcato, but I didn't know what it was. So I thought, like, oh, do I actually have to just like slap dynamics everywhere? But hey, I guess not. But in this instance, we're only doing it once, so it's not a huge problem. And you could probably do the reverse, where you could have it be like pianissimo, and then if you wanted, so if you wanted something that was quieter instead at some points, you could actually just use a pianissimo, and then when it's not trying to be louder, or it's when it's not trying to be quieter, you put on the marcato. For instance, like this should be louder, this should be, or this should be quieter. You won't. For ones that you're trying to be quiet, you just want to put the marcato, and for ones who want to be louder, just put on the marcato. So I guess it actually does make a lot of sense when you put it that way. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. And then we borrow, quote, read, steal from ourselves again. Thank you for the lovely donation of all your limbs. I will be making very good use of them. For the lead up into the chorus, we could, yeah, I really do want to try out that piano idea though, where we like, oh god, sorry. Wait, what was the chord progression here? 4, 5. By the way, for what it's worth, the regular marcato accent is more commonly than the not marcato, the accent is used more commonly than marcato. Marcato has specific articulation that's kind of like an accent in staccato. Okay, that makes sense. Is that what MuseScore does? It doesn't seem like it. Well, I mean, that's really short, so it's not like you really notice, but that is good to know. I was wondering what the difference was. I kind of assumed marcato was like, yeah, it's kind of like the double sharp of the dynamics. You know, or not dynamics. It's the double sharp of the stuff up here of the articulations. So like accent is like do it 1 higher, and then marcatos do it 2 higher. But I guess not. Really, you can do whatever you want in this world. I can't stop you. I wish I could, but I can't. Chris from Deltarune when the soul does anything. We could, okay, we could have this be the lead into the chorus. The chorus, actually having it be at 120 into the song, that's fine. That's fine in my books. I think we would probably roll with it. You're not wrong, marcato is a bit of a stronger accent than the regular accent, but it also implies a shortening of the note. Okay. That does make some sense. If you have like, if you imagine them having like the same amount of power, if it's like higher volume, it'd have to be shorter too. Well, now I'm thinking about the Dirac delta again. God, the Dirac delta is so fun to me. Do you guys know about the Dirac delta? It's such a weird little math thing. I love it. It's literally just I could explain it if you guys are curious, but I think it's one of the funniest things that actually just works, even though it really shouldn't. Well, I can put notes, right? Yeah, we could probably write here saying like chorus starts here or something like that. Or we should should we put in the cadence before the chorus, or do we want to like continue the chord progression and then put the cadence at the end of the chorus? I think we'll put the cadence before the chorus at the end of the pre-chorus and the chorus. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Go team! Woohoo! And then during the chorus, it's whole notes, not half notes. Why? Stop asking so many questions. Wait. I have to count again because I don't know how to count apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop doing that. Yeah, this feels like a really good final way of doing drum beats. I actually really like that ending I made there. I think here we want to get a little freaky with it, so we're gonna have to add a bow, 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 da 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 da. And then We do the same thing we did earlier, but in reverse. I'm a genius. What can I say? Nah, that doesn't work. Tee-da-da-do, tee-da-da-do. No. What if we did something like that in the middle of it? So it goes up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Maybe. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I like it, I like it. And that's like your little signal that you're in the cadence now. Wait, we should probably use notes from the... We could do the same pattern, but with notes from the harmony. Yeah. F A move you to B, D, F, B, D. I mean, I'm actually fine with this one being outside the rest of it. It's like a little shake-up, you know? Makes things more interesting. Let me drop down here. Okay, let's see what this sounds like. Well, you gotta do it in context. Don't be so hasty. It's interesting. I don't know if I like it per se, but I think we'll keep it around for now. And then we'll pop back up with one of these boys. And because, remember, we're ending an idea, we gotta use our little mini golden roadie. Dude, that actually sounds so good. I don't know what that I just hear that and I'm like, yeah, we're getting somewhere. What is this even? 1, 3. Wait, it's I know what it is. It's 1, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 3. No, 1, 3, 6, 4, 5, 1. Why does that sound so good? What? Okay. I think we'll slap a comment down saying you can do comments, right? Keyboard. What the hell? Oh, literal keyboards. Staff text, maybe. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, are these different? System text. Staff text is probably the closest you can get to a comment. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna have it plop down and say like chorus here. What's this button do? Not gonna worry about that. Okay, okay, I like it, I like it. Yeah, we can roll with it, we can roll with it. So if you want that, you can use a rehearsal mark instead. Rehearse for... Am I spelling it wrong? Rehearsal. What does this mean? And why is it different? What does it mean? What does it mean? Ah! Uh, 3. You can change the text inside the rehearsal mark. Oh, you can? Oh, you can. What is here? Interesting. What exactly does a chorus mark indicate? Like, well, what is it like? It's supposed to indicate compared to like staff text or system text. Exactly. Probably something, but yeah, obviously, but. Oh, I'm just a caveman. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and then 4, 5. Drop you all the way down there. Okay. We need to indicate that this is where the chorus starts, so it's how to do this. Brain rot. What the shit? So we go but brain rot. Brain rot. Rehearsal marks indicate important parts of the score where you might want to go back to during rehearsals. Staff and system text are usually used for various other performance indications. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, what does this even sound like? Like we're gonna have this be for the vocals, of course, but brain rot. Brain rot. Delivery. Something like that. I don't know. Delivery. Delivery. I'd also consider using a double bar line at the start of the chorus to give a bit more separation. Okay. That makes sense. Bar lines. We love some bars. Sick bars. Okay. I like it. We could also move this a little bit over just to really emphasize it. Well, we probably don't have to have the here. Get out of here. I know I'm such a funny guy. I know it's muted. Don't at me. How do I reopen? Okay. We'll just copy it onto the electric guitar. I don't. You guys get out of here, right? Brain rot. Delivery. No, that. Brain rot. Delivery. But. Livery. Get out of here. Delivery. Probably extend this out further in that case. Have maybe a half note? No. Nah. Brain rot. Brain. Actually, that would be a fifth up. Brain rot. Nah, not a fifth up. Third, and down again. And then for this. Delivery. Or could do delivery. Nah, they need to have the same meter. I feel like they really need to have the same meter because it's not gonna sound sound contiguous. That would cause a real problem if they don't try that. Okay, raise this a bit. Delivery. Okay, okay. Is it peak cinema? Chat, is it peak cinema? I think it is. Alright, but we'd have to actually write out the rest of the damn lyrics if we want this to be it. Let's listen to it again. That sounds familiar somehow. And I'm not just talking about the Lava Chicken song. It sounds like some other riff. Alright, so then we want something very simple. Wait, no, we need to... bring the piano in here too, because we're leading in to the chorus with the pre-chorus here. I don't know, let's see what that sounds like. I think we want to have... I think we actually want to have a single rest. We want to have a whole rest here. So that we don't have to worry about it. A rest in the melody, I mean. So we have some separation between that and the chorus. Well, I'm gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna go back and forth on that one. And then we can use this. Do we want this to end the chorus? Or do we want it to end a normal verse? We could do both, man. We could do both. Well, probably shouldn't. Okay, that feels like it leads into something else. Meanwhile, the other ending pattern feels like it's supposed to... Yeah, let's put the other one up. Let's bring the other one over. So this being as an ending pattern feels like it's actually final, but this feels like it's leading to something else. You can hear it. You can hear it. I mean. Yeah, that feels like it's ending something and starting something. The Mercado is very... Wait, no, this is a different... This is something else. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a modification on it, I see. Yeah, this is worse. Let's get this out of here. But, I mean, this first pattern here... sounds like... It sounds more final, and this sounds like it's leading to something else. This feels like it's the end of a groove. This feels like it's ending the idea. So I don't know why we overused it in the first part of the song, but shit. It's how we use it, not... How we use it, I think, is more important than how it actually is, I guess. There's probably a term for that in music theory, but I wouldn't know it. I don't know what words are. And then here we keep it simple, stupid. Just double it up. Yeah, it makes some emptiness. It makes you think, oh, hold on, something's changing here. Then we go into the chorus. I don't know, context maybe? Can I get some context, please? Yeah, you're probably... That sounds about right. Okay. Since we have the lyricist having a quick rhythm, we should probably have the guitarist playing slower. Honestly, you could probably just have it be like play. What are the notes in the chords called? It's roots, and then the middle bit, and then the top bit. We could probably just have it playing that up and down. So like it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Something simple like that. We don't need to get fancy. So C, F, A. We can try C, F, A, F. C, F as fuck. C, F, A, F. I think we actually want to have it go up rather than down, but we can just take a listen. That's interesting. Let's take a listen. Nah, better this way, better this way. No, wait, what if we go down here? Hold on. Wait. Oh yeah, really low F. No, I want low C. I think. Wait. C, F, A, C. Nah, I just have to do this. That's easier. And then we also need a unique thingy bobber, whatchamacallit. Gotcha porn for this guy, for the chorus. We can probably. Well, we need the thing we've been doing. We need to bring in this old guy, this old fogey. And then probably give ourselves a roll on the hi-hats. I can hear it in my head. I don't know if it'll sound good. I don't know if it'll sound good per se, but I definitely want to give it a try. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Brain. Ru Hmm. Nah, not the hi-hat, the snare. The snare. That'll do it. I know. Trust me. You're gonna have to trust me on this one, pal. I can't bring them down. Why does it move randomly, man? I swear. Half the tender mutant is not helping out here, but whatever. But we're definitely gonna mirror it over here. Oh, and then we finish it off with a slap to the crash. Ooh, he's onto something. He is, as the kids say, gooted. Never play goo goo babies with your life on the line. Have to kill a man. And his little any little dog too. What? And then we do the same thing here, obviously. Bum. Ba ba ba. Got it. Ba. And of course, you know, the celebratory crash out. I'm about to crash out, all I'm saying. Crashing out, as the kids say, over absolutely nothing. You love to see it. It's just such a fun thing to do, you know? Where'd the crash go? There it is. Why are you so quiet? Come on, come out of your shell, buddy. Come out of your shell. Come on, we love you. We love you. Why are you doing this? Come on, you're my friend. I believe in you. Well, hey. What about rut? Snare brush? I mean, it'd be neat, but no way. That's not... Snare brush stir. Oh yeah, just let me whip out my vacuum cleaner. What? Sounds like you're pouring sand. Which is probably actually not too far off from what's happening. I'm pretty sure I know... I can visualize the actions going on there, I just can't, like, enunciate it. Oh, is there... There's a way to write lyrics on here, right? I swear I've seen people write lyrics on their, text. I swear I've seen people, like, write lyrics onto their scores before. Like, when I've looked at other people's stuff. So there's gotta be a way to do it. Maybe just system text. Control L on the note. There's something in the menus, too? Okay. Buh. Buh. Oh no, this is bad. Buh. Buh. Rain. Rot. Brain rot. Use space to miss. That's very helpful. Thank you. That actually makes a lot of sense, you know, considering. Or dash or underscore. Okay. Let's try it right now. Let's give it a little bit of a... Yeah, that makes things a lot more readable. Brain rot. Space between words, inside words to expand. Inside words, underscore to extend a word? Is that actually what it's supposed to be? Oh. I think it's because I did this silly thing. Huh? Wait, what is inside word? Oh, no, like inside word. Okay, I see what you mean. Inside word, because this is part of the same word, so we use the same symbol here. We use the dash symbol. It's part of the same word. And then here, we would want to use the underscore. What you have is currently correct? I'm gonna hope so. I probably mucked something up again, but that's fine. Duh. delivery. Oh delivery. Should this be different? Oh, something is. I've severely Oh, go back. Wait, no, yeah, we want to use dashes here, not underscores. Underscore is used when you have the last syllable of the word spanning multiple notes. Okay, I see. Live. No, wait, go back. Live. E. There we are. Brain rot. Delivery. I think it's coming together. Now, actually, I think we're gonna want just not an A note. They're gonna want an A note sitting on here just to give us some Antonuto. That is your real name. Give us a little bit of extra character. We want to sustain what's happening previously and then continue on into the chorus. All right, I think that's probably enough for us today. Let's see, we got a minute 30 in. Well, I'm probably gonna revise a few sections next time we do this because I'm not necessarily happy with what we have here. Because I do want to change a few things, but I don't know. But I'll try and get the lyrics written before we do our next stream. Like I said beforehand, I'm going to be taking the next week off. I'm going to be working on some other stuff. Just have a good old time with that. But no Uma Musume today, sadly. You'll have to see my adoration for Tachyon some other week. I'll definitely schedule it because I am excited for it, but I think it's about time we found something to raid. Who is on tonight? This one on I did more music than I expected. Good work today. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. It was good times. Pixie's playing Indiana Jones. Numi, I've been wanting to raid before, but I never got the opportunity to. Jesus Christ, I've been streaming for 5 hours. What the hell? I've never been able to raid this person. Let's give her a little say hi. Sekai de Konoichi Isaru and etc. Alright. So thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Hope you live well. Hope you laugh off. Hope you do know those 11 things you absolutely deserve to be doing. Because you are a fantastic person, and I hope you take care. I'll see you on the other side. Let's give Yumi an absolutely fantastic welcome. And I'll see y'all later. And YouTube, I don't think I have anything else to say to you. I don't care what you have to say. You little